Hello, this is Malorian, and this is the intro to my very first Steamroller. So for those who are watching this that are not used to Warhammer, or who are used to Warhammer and not to War Machine or Hordes, what Steamroller is that there's really a set format for tournaments in War Machine. And this is what it is. So it's all set up with 18 scenarios that you could be playing, how many games you have, given the number of players, how much time you get. You can do a little bit of playing with how many lists and all these things, but here you have it. So first of all, it's going to be going with Bethane. So I really like her because I like her ability to be able to stay far away with the arc node, staying safe. I can hop inside Belphegor if I need it. Of course, her magic is really strong, and the best thing is that that's a good answer to both high armor and high defense, because it can either Eruption of Spines, get rid of things like Winter Guard, or if it's something that has really high armor but just one wound, I can do the one that gives units corrosion attacks continuous, so that 2/3 of them will die in the next turn. For beasts, I'm going with the Scythian, the Raic, and the Carnivian. The Carnivian spray and with the spiny growth is always handy. Combat ability, and of course being able to knock down helps them kill stuff. For the rest of it, I got Hex Hunters, and it really does bug me that I didn't paint all of them, but next time you see my Signar, my whole list will be painted, so that's why this is not done. And then of course I have my Black Frost Shard, and of course with the feat, with the boosted magic and the boosted magic damage, this is like an extra 26 Fury in one phase, so this is really powerful. And then I have the Shepherd, and in case that there is a reserve, then I have Raptors and another Shepherd. So maybe that's too much for Shepherds, but I figure this one can help me with Fury management to begin with, and then the next one can be there to heal after by the time it gets there. For those who don't know, you get to have sometimes more than one list, and you kind of go up to an opponent, you look to see what they have, and then you pick one of your lists. So from what I understand, this is my first Steamroller, is that you look at your list, you look at the weakness, and then you pick a list to help balance that. So this one obviously is all based off magic. I have a little bit of shooting to help mitigate, but if I go up against something like Menoth or a Circle with their druids, I'm not going to be doing very much with magic, so I might want to switch to something else. So what I've done then is gone to a combat list, and I got to transfer over my Scythian and the Carnivian, and then it looks something like this. So I got Ethag, I got the Scythian and the Carnivian again, 6 Shredders, and then max Legionnaires. It's actually pretty small and pretty compact. Usually I'd like to have the Raic as well in here, and then I'd throw in something else, but I'm really going to try out these Legionnaires this time. I know with the spell from Epic Thagoros, which gives them extra armor, and also if they ever die, it does a wound 1/3 of the time to the opponents. They can be a really good front line. And then what I can be doing after is having the Shredders and stuff behind. Because usually what I have is that they rush up and they charge and do one little attack. But if I can draw them into my Legionnaires first, then I can move up attack and then feat and attack again. For my reserves over here, I'm going to be having the Nephilim Soldier and the Harrier. So the Harrier with the sprint hopefully can kill something and get in for a range for the feat, and then he'll just probably go in there and kill stuff. So we'll see how it goes. If everything goes to plan, I'll be going with this list because that's what I'm most comfortable with. And also with this, it's 35 points, and because I didn't mention it yet, so we only get 7 minutes per turn with a 3-minute extension once per game. So again, for people that's only used to Warhammer, you're not used to timed turns, and even though I've been playing a lot with timed turns, I've been doing them in friendly games, or I've also been doing Death Clock, which gives you a total time. So if you have one turn that takes 20 minutes, it's no big deal, as long as you just go with the total. This time, it's in a competitive setting, and I only have the 7 minutes, so I'm going to have to be fast, and it's not just doing your actions, you have to plan out everything too, so should be interesting. So anyway, battle reports will be up soon, and for all the guys out there that are more experienced War Machine and Hordes player than me, just let me know, what are your thoughts when you start making these lists going into a Steamroller? What do you try and really do to try and pair them? So anyway, there you have it, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.